All of you guys in the chat are making me really fucking nervous. Hi everybody! Welcome to a Monday stream. Cause why not? This is what, you guys know how this works. Whenever Jeff's out of town, I just gotta fucking stream. Oh, why? I just realized that's not... Alright. My green screen's being done. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. No, it's gonna do that? Alright, fine. We'll just kinda... Whoop! Gone! Oh, God. You want a drink for this? See, that's what I thought, but I need to... I went to the gym today, I was good, so I'm just gonna drink lots of water. I'm gonna be very hydrated during this fucking adventure. Okay, so yeah. Welcome everybody, welcome to Monday night. I hope you all had a wonderful start to your week. I got lots of stuff done today. I got a lot done, but I also don't feel like I got anything done. You ever heard of those days? Anyway, we'll talk about that later, I'm sure. Yeah, it was just weird. I think it was because I did a lot that didn't finish any of the stuff, but it made a ton of progress on all these things, but since none of them are done, it's just like, well, I didn't do anything. It's like, no, I know that's not true. Anyway, so we are, oh boy. We are here to play Doki Doki Literature Club. Here's what I know about it. Nothing. I know it is supposed to be a dating sim kind of game. What I was told was to expect fucked up hatful boyfriend, which I thought was already pretty fucked up. So that makes me really nervous. I do know that, like, I've got the main splash screen up right now. I'll even switch it over. That I have to agree that I consent to exposure of highly disturbing content. I have heard that this has some disturbing themes to them, or to it. I am unsure exactly what. I don't know if it's self-harm. I don't know. I don't think it's sexual triggers, like sexual assault kind of things. But if you have issues with that kind of thing, I appreciate you being here, but this is probably not the greatest stream for you. So I want you guys to take care of yourself first. So, I left this up so that way we could all agree to it together. And yeah, and if you gotta bounce, it's totally cool. I will hopefully see you tomorrow, all over on Bell of Lost Souls. Seen everything about this game, so if anyone like private trigger warnings, I'm happy to provide. Riz with the fucking save. Also, hi Riz. I feel like it's been a little while since I've seen you, Riz. How you doing? It has no birds, but essentially. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. That's all I know. It's gonna be interesting. If she shows up and I didn't notice, if Low Mom shows up, we should recommend that she go away, for her own sake. I love my mom, and because of that, this is not a stream she should be in. So, hey, I'm Orf, what's up? Yeah, we got an all capital letters I agree going on here. Alright, you guys ready? You guys ready to see whatever this is? I'm not, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Alright, music's gonna go bye-bye. So quiet. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to be good. I was like, I want to drink, but also I shouldn't. I'm trying to limit, like, I'm trying to make it, at this point, I only drink on Tiara Thursdays. But I might start trying to change up what I do for Tiara Thursdays so that way I can reduce some of my alcohol intake for, you know, health and weight loss purposes and things like that. Because there's a lot of sugar that comes along with that. Anyways, agree to follow you into this twisted game. Thanks, Chaos! If Little Mom shows up, scream at her to leave. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, here we go. See, that just sounds so like... just ding, 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 ding. Alright, I agree. Okay. See, it just sounds so like... This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. It's just like this music does not match any of these warnings. This sounds like it's gonna be... I know it won't, but it sounds like it's gonna be a nice jovial adventure. Okay, let's analyze some shit that's going on here. Their legs are super shiny, like they're all baby oiled up. Like, look at this. Look at this. Their sweater vest things look like dragon scales? That's kind of a thing. And they don't have noses. They don't have noses. I see a little dot that maybe is supposed to indicate a nose, but they don't have noses. So this is already interesting. Just saying. I don't trust you. Just right off the bat, there's some shit going on here that concerns me. Alright, anyways. Here's what we got. Let's see, are there any settings I should... Oh, interesting. Okay. I think we're good. I quit the game. Okay, I thought it meant quit the thing. This is already off to a great fucking start. Let's bring that back. Oh god. Alright, anyways. New game. Whew. Please enter your name. Alright. Jen, I'm so fucking sorry. Oh no. You guys have me so worried. Before I start. Okay, I'm waiting. What is Riz saying before I start? Because it got all capitalized. So, I'm waiting. Jen, before you start. I know, shut up. Or are you saying before I start, like I fucked it up? Okay, do one thing. I'm waiting. What is the one thing I should do? I'm just gonna keep jamming to this music. Go to the character files and delete that. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I don't even know where I would find the character files. I am sure it'll be fine. It's gonna be okay. Okay, I just realized here's the other thing is what I hated with Hatful Boyfriend was having to talk constantly. So I just realized when I was like, we'll talk about that later. We're not gonna talk about it later. I'm gonna read the whole fucking game. Alright. I hope you guys are ready. Now I'm really glad I have my water. Here we go. You guys ready for this? Ba-bam! No, it's a secret? No, why am I gonna do it then? I'll do it later. Hey! I don't know who this is. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh, my phone is making noises. Alright. I turned off the noises. I just imagined her running down the street. Hey! I can't throw my hands all the way up because then you can't see them. So I'm just an elbow. My arms stop at the elbows. They storp? They storp at the elbows. Words are already difficult. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I always like the idea that she's like, that girl is this, do you know you're narrating this story to somebody else? You wouldn't have that thought. You're just walking down the street and you heard, hey, behind you, be like, oh, there's that girl that's running towards me. That's been my neighbor since we were children. Like, that's not a normal thought. Anyways. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. Wait, you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. What I'm hearing is, whoever I am, I don't like this girl. Because and we're just friends because she exists. That's great. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. And if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Oh my god, I'm an asshole. You don't narrate your life? I mean, I do, but not quite like this, where I'm just like, oh, there's that person. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I hope you slept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Her hands are so tiny. She has no nose and she has itty bitty hands. With her dragon scale vest. That's mean, Zelda. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Alright, so I'm obviously a dude. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to. Why did I get a squiggly into that? Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Zelda, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Yes, run away. Be done. Or are you a dude? I mean, I guess, I don't know. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Seems I forgot about that. Oh, look at the time. I gotta go. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Oh my god, I'm a jerk. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Alright, yeah, I'm an asshole, but also I can relate. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Oh, God. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What the fuck does that mean? Is it a TR club? Yeah, I already have a club. We got the TR club. I don't need any whatever this shit. Also, I gotta... Can I Google this? What is a NEET? Not in education, employment, or training. Okay. So, like, that actually sounds fucking great. I finish school and then just don't do shit. That sounds awesome. I'm down with that. Alright, anyways. You trust me, right? No, I do not. That is a statement only people you should not trust ever ask. Think of every movie you've ever seen. That's never good. It's all shit always just goes bananas. And so he's like, do you trust me? No, do not. Leaving. Bye. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, sure, whatever. Please go away. Yay! I mean, you saw what ended up happening in Aladdin. That shit all went downhill. Like, it kind of worked out a little bit at the end, but still, like, that just messed up that whole world. Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Thank Christ. Because the last time, you guys know the last time I was in a Japanese classroom is we all had to start murdering each other. After a teddy bear showed up and told us that was the only way to leave. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. If I had a club, I could hit her with it. Get it? Jokes. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Like golf. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Why do I say I guess I have no choice about that? Also, what, like, I'm trying to think of, like, if we're in Japan, is an anime club just, like, is that just cartoon club? Like, because if you did that over here, like, doing it in the US is like, yeah, anime club. That's, like, you talk about anime. That's not normal. Like, or not the normal viewer thing. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. Curly fries with a bomb. I don't know what we're talking about, but yes, I will absolutely fucking agree. Those are the bomb. There we go. Let's see. Hello! Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. Look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Okay, so I'm an asshole and I'm a stoner, is what I'm gathering from this. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know, I'd drag you against your will to my club, whatever the fuck that is. Based on the name of this game, I'm guessing it's the Literature Club. No, what? Well, then you could come to my club. Fucking they called that shit. Sayori, no, I don't want to go to your dumbass club. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie, I'm gonna make my pouty face with my tiny hands and my lack of a nose. I make sniffly sounds, but that's just how I breathe because I only have half of one nostril. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I ever was aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Is this Magnum? Yes, this is the Magnum. Magnum wig. It was a little shorter than I expected it to be, but I still like it. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna go to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, which would be really awkward if I didn't show up with somebody because it's just me and the president right now. So she'd kind of know I was full of shit. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? To be fair, a cupcake would motivate me to go to whatever this is. Yay! Let's go! My dog stole a fry from me. Oh, I want to be like, oh, bad doggy, but I'm sure the doggy deserved the fry. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I'm afraid that's going to end up being literal. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I have a squiggle at the end of my sentence. Could you hear it? I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I'm gonna always stand with my arms behind my back so it pushes my tits out. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? I'm apologizing in advance for whatever voices I fall into with these people. Way to kill the atmosphere. Zelda, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls, double exclamation point. Oh yeah! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. I'm gonna say her name different every fucking time, and like in my head, I know how it's supposed to come out, and then my mouth just does something different, so I'm gonna apologize for that too. Jenna's instantly hating every character. Oh, absolutely! I expect all of this to be bullshit. They all have tiny hands. I mean, they all have small hands. This is true, but I feel like Sayori's are like the tiniest. Like, anyways. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh, wrong girl. My bad. Whoops. Fuck. I wasn't even looking at names. I thought it was the other girl. I fucked it up. I already fucked it up. So he says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Oh my god. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Zelda. Again. Oh my god. Why was this again? Why do you have like little cat ear things going on with your hair? These look like they're hiding little cat ears. When does this turn out? I'm sure there's gonna be something fucked up at some point. I don't know if it's gonna be that simulator or what. Whoa, that was a hell of a position change. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. Oh my god, I'm hiding a boner right now. Not me, but like my character, I'm sure, is just like, just gonna gonna stay seated at this desk. I am not going to get up anymore.
Come sit down, Zelda. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
God, you're so tall. Also, like, your eyes and your hair are the same color, and your eyes and your hair, and even your barrette match. God damn. Monica, I don't trust her with our knowledge of past Monicas. Exactly. God. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sayori mentioned it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Oh, is this gonna be my first choice of the game? Who do I sit next to? Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Alright, I didn't get to pick. I'm sad now. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Aw, cute.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Now just shove it right in your face. Just raw. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Oh god, what did you put in the cupcakes? She waiting for me to take a bite? I'm nervous. Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe.
Oh my god.
But not for you, you know, you dummy.
Alright, calm the fuck down. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully puts a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Are we saying nipples? I'm pretty like, what is this? That is, if it's not supposed to be nipple, that is some really bad highlighting in the art here, and that should have been addressed. But that definitely... Anyways.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. A well-placed crease, or a badly placed crease, I guess, depending on your point of view. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Her eyes are way too green. Oh god, they're like piercing into my soul.
So what made you consider the literature club?
Being dragged here against my will. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Oh, fuck. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Position change! Pose! Ah!
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. I also keep murdering everyone in secret. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
God, that sounds like a personal struggle.
But but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Zelda, what kinds of things do you like to read? Constantly with the boobs out. I can't not see that. Now that I've seen the bad crease highlighting right there, that's a nipple. She's cold. Just her left tit is cold. Well, it's probably not helping that she's pushing them out with her arms being all behind her and stuff. Oh, God. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Oh, well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I see some foreshadowing elements happening here. A little nice red flag waving. I read a horror book once. I probably read once. Doesn't really grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Oh, really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
So he sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
I'm getting a Himiko vibe from this bitch, and that makes me very angry. Oh. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
We're getting deep here.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems!
I'll sit in silence for a moment. They're not poems, they're spells.
Magic spells.
God damn it.
Okay! I struck my pose, so we can get started now. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
There was a project I had to do in like 7th grade or something like that. We had to like compile like a poem, but we had to like pick a subject and then find a bunch of poems about it, whatever. And we had to write 2 of our own, and then we had to share to the class one of the ones we had written. That was fucking terrible. That was an awful experience, and I hated it.
It was the worst thing. It's like, don't make me, like, if you're gonna make me write it, that's one thing. Don't make me read it to a bunch of judgmental middle schoolers. Thank you. Anyways. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Zelda? I did not agree to shit. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Oh, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sora may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Zelda, you're embarrassing me in front of my only 3 friends. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came by for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can all officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Zelda, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Zelda, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Oh my fuck. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? No. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh my god, I have to actually write a poem? Let's see, my middle school did the same thing, but instead of reading them aloud to the class, you turned them into the teacher and he compiled them all in a book without attaching names to them and make copies of the book and handed them out to everyone. See, that I would be more okay with. Oh my god. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem most. Oh god. Oh man. Alright, this is a really interesting group of words. Frightening, incongruent, whirlwind, jump, prayer, fantasy, suicide, misery, infinite, and clumsy. Whirlwind. I like that. I have to pick 20 goddamn words. Wrath, desire, dream, rainbow, extreme, bunny, destiny, scars, existent, and melancholy. What did I pick? Whirlwind? Whirlwind, existence. Oh, I think it makes different... I have to actually pay attention to, like, who jumps. Oh, God. I already forgot what I said. Whirlwind, existence, boop. Oh, I want to hit boop really bad, but let's see. Boop, climax, hop, sunny, pink, time, melody, philosophy, contamination, heart, whirlwind, existence, melody. All right, that made her happy. Didn't see what the first one did. Graveyard, nightgown, childhood, excitement, whisper, essence. I wish it showed you what you would all picked. Essence, anger, bubbles, papa, and spinning. Whisper. Disown, fear, bliss, laugh, whistle, fester, cute, comfort, universe, extraordinary. Universe. Incapable, vivid, precious. Let me know if you need any mechanics info. Are there really mechanics to this game?
know what that would mean. Oh, bye, Alyssa. All right. Since you're too lazy to actually type them, so we just scanned all of them. So if you're able to recognize handwriting, oh, that sucks. All right. Graveyard Nightgown sounds like an amazing goth band name. I agree. Let's see. I've already forgot what I've picked. Adventure! Tears Warm Party. Yes, they're right here. I mean, are these words actually gonna mean something later? That concerns me. Tears Warm Party, Crimson Analysis, Sensation, Feather, Flying, Pure, and Color. Flying. Pain, agonizing. All right, there's like more sketchy words are showing up. Pain, agonizing, jumpy, treasure, blanket, peaceful, vibrant, vitality, aura, and kitty. Oh wait, can I like see like? Did they move randomly? All right. Peaceful. Let's do that. Fun, candy, sparkle, holiday, vertigo, inferno, despise, intellectual, unending imagination. Sparkle! Happiness, music, covet, mouse, ribbon. I've never even seen that word! I don't know what that means! Music. Sweet, fickle, question, lazy, calm, bed, hope, journey, variance, secretive, journey, chocolate, kiss, playground, summer, giggle, unstable, nature, marriage, sugar, and strawberry. Summer. Explode, cry, vacation, depression, anime, headphones, sadness, ocean, fluffy, misfortune. Fluffy misfortune. Shiny. Does it though? I don't know. Here's the relationship we've established, chat. Is that a trust shit? You guys tell me. I still love you. I guess we're gonna go with ocean. Defeat, heaven sent, landscape, sing, twirl, unrestrained, smile, broken, insight, and judgment. Okay, because here's the other problem I'm running into, is I was listening to a lot of Adventure Zone today, and I finished an arc, and like, now I've got that in my head, so I'm gonna be like, judgment, because there was some shit. God, I might need to like, if I get enough of you listening to this shit, I might need to, have you guys, like make a channel in the Discord. Oh my god, I just looked over the things. I don't think a thing popped up on the stream, but I just got a notification that I got a new Patreon pledge. So Samantha Colbert or Colbert, I don't know which way you like to do it. But thank you so much for joining Patreon. Holy shit. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't trigger the alert though, so that's apparently broken. Spread the adventure. Yeah, fucking everyone blame Ben right there for this shit. Ben, I'm just fucking, I just wanna talk about stuff so much. All the things. Oh, hey, I think you sent me a thing. No, you didn't. Okay, it was Christian. Anyways, back to this bullshit. Yeah, I want to hit judgment, but I'm avoiding that. Twirl! That's a nice, like, totally non-threatening word. Nibble, I thought that said nipple. I didn't even know there was an alert for new Patreon peoples. It's because I supposedly just set it up, but it's also an alert mode that's in beta. So, yeah. Let's see. Nibble, disoriented, sunset, cheeks, play, unrequited friends. I don't know what that means. It's in the name of the game. Don't know what that means. It's not my fault. It's totally the color. It looks like a nipple on her jacket or through her jacket, I guess. I'll maybe watch eventually. No, you need to fucking do it. You need to fucking do it. It's fucking great. So good. It makes me feel feelings. I cried because of a podcast earlier today. I'm gonna go with sunset. Lust, portrait, special, fireflies, infallible, uncanny, milk, awesome, peace, and shame. Fireflies. Games, romance, eternity, hurt, anxiety, starscape. I see it because of the fucking show. I want to click that. Doki Doki is a Japanese for the word Japanese word for the sound your heart makes. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Skirt, waterfall, beauty, waterfall. Disarray, joy, promise, kawaii, dark, charm, atone, fireworks, tenacious, and disaster. Fireworks. Skipping, breathe, dazzle, flower, determination, vivacious, vanilla, pout, meager, and horror. Oh, vivacious. That's just a fun word to say. Jen felt feelings and everyone's no. Ben, stop it. Ben, this fucker. Ben is gonna be the DM with the campaign I'm getting ready to start for my very first D&D thing. And he admitted to me earlier his goal is to make me cry. Ben's a jerk. I'm sorry that I get emotionally invested in fiction, okay? God. Speaking of, I finally edited and went back and looked at chapter 5 of Danganronpa V3 again, and I cried all over again. Just a single tear. I was like, God, it was fucking terrible. Anyways, I think down the line for his own cast chat date. We talked about that this weekend of doing his own cast chat date, but I need people to like fucking do it then. Anyways, back to this. Last word, fucking marshmallows. Oh, I should have hit puppy. Alright, I don't know what all I did, but... Hi again, Zelda. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. I'm back at the literature club. I will make her cry because she will be feeling feelings, not because I'm like being a jerk. No. They're the same thing in this case, Ben. They are the same thing. Gonta like bugs. Oh, Gonta. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Zelda. See, look, Ben, you're here now. This is a nipple, right? This is totally a nipple right here. God. Alright, anyways. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just planned to come here and hang out or what. So no nipple girl this time, apparently. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. And Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds yourself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Zelda always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Alright, we are confirmed I am a dude now. Wouldn't that make the crease on the other breast and nipples? Well, I mean, I feel like it kind of is, but I don't think the position's right for that one, or she's got some really weird stuff happening. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. It bothers me that when she, like, comes up, like, her head gets cut off on the top of the screen. Like, that is an oversight, I think. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh! Considering I'm already nervous about this game, I don't think I want to see any jealousy happening. How come you and Zelda could be good friends, too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she has put me into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know? Oh, wait, Sayori. Oh, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Oh, that was fucking obvious. I guess it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. When do I actually get to play something? I mean, I guess I get to pick words for a poem. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Oh, is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. He reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. She's talking to me like I'm a third grader. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. I forgot how to say enthusiastically for a second there. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Is it that fucking horror book that she was talking about the other day? Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? What do you think reading is? Oh my god. Hey, honey. Hi, Jeff. It's a thing. This is the thing. Guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. Yes, you should do that. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Oh my god. Should probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Oh, what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Food always fucking does the trick! What kind? All the kinds. All the food. Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. So that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa, she is in my face. She's so in my face, she's out of focus. Doesn't look like it maybe on the stream as much, but it's like they just like zoomed in on it. I can even see, look, I can even see like the jagged pixeled edge lines of her blazer. Like this is, they just like went whoop. God. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision and nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Dude, I would join the fuck out of a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Now I'm acting like I'm hungover. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, whatever. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? Oh, bitch, you're gonna be literal now? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ignore my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. Nobody would notice that. I fucking noticed it. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. I care nothing about your feelings, though, so I will tell you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Whoa! Whoa! I need to check myself, okay? Hey, John, 35178. That's a lot of numbers. I'm just gonna call you John. What up? Welcome to whatever this is. Reading simulator, I guess. That's super mean. It was really mean. I'm an asshole. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. No! Sort of button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Okay. I'm uncomfortable with this. Is she just wearing socks? This looks just like socks. This is so funny. I'm at her chest. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. There's so much happening with her eyeballs. I cannot handle this. Yay, John! Thank you for the bits! Oh, God. And even this close, she still really has, like, a half of one nostril. There's so many things. And her shirt is suddenly straight. Like, that button's not done. This is, God, this is not okay. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? No. I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Oh my God. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Maybe she doesn't button it because it doesn't fit her. Did you think about that? God damn it. It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, oh my God, this is like the anime equivalent of like, I took her glasses off and now she's pretty. Is that what we're going with? Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Probably because you were just fondling her chest to make that happen. John, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the club. Not the literature club. Not that. You don't want to be part of that club. But welcome to the TR club. It's a much better club. Less creepy. And it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better! Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? Maybe that's fine because I'm actually a lesbian and I want a girlfriend, so fuck you and your gender stereotypes. What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Oh, God. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Can we call our book club the literature club? No, we're not fucking doing that. Actually, no. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are taking better care of each other than we are taking care, or I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Reading is hard. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh, God. I'm nervous. Yay! Zelda, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic because Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, God. Oh,
God. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, boy. Alright. Natsuki. Told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Probably only fair. I shared mine with her first. Zelda, your poem is just 20 random words. Get out. Look! Okay, we have an actual English person here. Ashley, if I just wrote down 20 random words, but they're on individual lines, and the last one just has a period at the end of it, and I said, this is a poem. Is it a poem? Does that count? Like, what is a poem? Hey! Awkward cosplay girl, thank you for that hosty host. I appreciate it. And I apologize to anyone who's watching this now. Sure, why not? See? Fucking boom. I'm the best at literature club. What up, cosplay girl? How you doing? All right. More water.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
All right, bitch. Step off. That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically it's not cute enough for your taste?
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Alright, eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Jesus, what? Okay. I feel like my 20 random words are probably better than this, but that's okay, whatever.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't really gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems—
oh, excuse me, wrong one. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. Guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something.
Oh my god.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. Decide to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I can't handle Jen's voices, makes this so much better. Well, I'm glad that you're actually like hearing some distinct voices and think it's making it better. And not you're like going, oh god, please just stop. So, I'll take it. Oh god. Let's see. Let's talk to Monica.
Hi, Zelda. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I thought she's gonna do her pose again soon. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway,
pose. Damn it.
Want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Oh, there it is. Don't worry, Zelda. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Monica, my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had had those sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. I cannot settle on voice. I keep changing where I'm doing people's voices, if it's like more like in the front of my mouth or like the back of my throat, and so like I apologize if they're a little all over the place while I settle into a rhythm. Hey Orange, what up? You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Oh man. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. I feel like, okay, right now, since we were talking about me earlier about me struggling with writing my D&D like character like backstory bullshit, I feel personally attacked right now. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. I don't trust you. Because you're like too helpful? I was thinking about Riz telling me to delete her character file when we started. That also concerns me. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yes, please. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh god, I have to scroll for a hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see, I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole, it wasn't too bright, it was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Whoa! What? There's some darkness here. I have a concern. So, what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. So, okay, when we were talking about earlier about that poem I had to write, like, back in 7th grade, that was the kind of style I did. But, like, literally the rest of the class was all, like, your classic, like, you know, every fourth line, like, those ones rhyme, all the fourth ones, or every other line, or, you know, 2 in a row, whatever. Everyone said that, and I did a freeform thing, and everyone's like, what? Even the teacher looked at me like I was weird. I was like, alright, fine, fuck all of you. Alright. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Oh god. Because that was like dark and shit, and she says she's having these feelings are coming on strongly. You're gonna start murdering people. You are totally gonna be the one who starts murdering people. Or you're gonna die first. You're gonna kill yourself. I don't know. There will be murder related to you somehow. Nicest on the blue hair. Thank ya! Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Girl, I fucking hear that. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She sounds like she's doing a radio show. Alright, let's talk to Sayori.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Zelda!
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer!
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I am not a good writer at all. I literally just wrote down 20 random ass words. Calm your tits. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
So far that has been more helpful than all of middle school English. Fucking truth. Also, hi Fitz. What up? Oh, jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Zelda poem!
Oh my fucking Christ. This game is a thing.
And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Can you stop speaking with a tilde at the end? Can we stop with that? Oh my god. Sarah hugs the sheet against her chest. Alright. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm just really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Schoolwork would be a new one is all that's been happening with me. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That always sucks. I don't miss that phenomenon. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Zelda. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm really selfish.
Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. With your tiny ass fucking hands.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Oh boy.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh, fuck. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, I just a little bit.
You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really, now I want breakfast. God, I want French toast in my face right now. Probably just because it's carbs. I fucking want carbs, man. Let's see.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast!
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
That's right, kids. It is the most important meal of the day. Even if you're late to school, eat your fucking breakfast.
I get all cranky.
I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun! Monica's the best!
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget.
Yeah, you will.
Me and my tiny hands are gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright. Let's go see what's up with Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Oh god, it's like fucking Chiaki. I need a minute to figure out how to talk. Okay, this is shit. This is your first time writing a poem, right? I can fucking tell. Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad.
Oh no! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. It's not what she's doing in the picture, but okay. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Oh, right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Who's your favorite girl? I don't know. I can't stand Natsuki. Sayori is getting on my nerves. I don't trust Monica, so I guess Yuri. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Whoa, Jesus. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. Oh, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Oh, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Mild? Something easy to digest, I suppose. For some reason, this music makes me want to play Stardew. Yeah, I get that. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Zelda. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Oh, well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Why are you counting on me? Alright, can I play a game now? Phew! Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just silently judging you.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Oh my god, bitch, calm down. Thanks, but it doesn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Zelda did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring.
Oh, man.
Let's see. Which I haven't yet. I got distracted by the chat. Sorry. And Zelda liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh god, fight! Fight! Fight!
Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well. Fight! Fight! Fight!
Maybe you're just jealous that Zelda appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Zelda started showing up. Whoa. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they've just noticed I was standing there.
Zelda, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it! She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, and this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Zelda! Oh, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey simple or complete complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Fuck.
I came back to some interesting words. Shut up, man. This is Japanese. I gotta fucking go with it.
Avoiding them is not necessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Zelda?
Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Siri. We gotta go with Yuri. We already decided we liked her better.
Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See?
Wait. It's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
It's not what happened at all.
I'm not gonna do a character voice in D&D. That's not fucking happening. You're getting this regular old Jen. Oh, God.
Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see.
It's mandatory. Oh, sucks. I guess I'm not playing D&D anymore, you guys.
I didn't notice that I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It wasn't her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? You learned nothing from the Adventure Zone character voices? No! They managed to make it through the whole fucking thing with only one of them consistently doing a voice. It's fine. It'll be totally fine. Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. Ended up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to...
You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Bitch, calm down, alright? Like, this did get a little out of control, but you need to just step back.
That warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. Oh my god. It'd be a shame if something happened to your character if you said of a voice. Ben, don't you fucking dare. Don't do this to me, Ben. I did have an idea, though, that I want to talk to you about later. I say an idea. I think it's something we kind of mentioned at one point, but I want to actually, like, talk to you about it. Anyways, back to this bullshit. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash, as opposed to crumpling it up with her feet. Chad, do not encourage him! Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. Look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Ideas. Oh, it's not ideas about the campaign. So that's yes. Don't worry about it. Ben, we're gonna have a discussion. That's all you need to know. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? Hey, Afro Sauce, what up? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Zelda, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. No, see, I said I did. See, now everyone's taking this too far. No. Don't worry about it. I had a thought that was related to it, not necessarily an idea. One more thing. The one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, huh? What did Natsuki say? Oh, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. We need to get the fuck out of here. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Zelda, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. No, let's not. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I don't think we're gonna improve, like, next day kind of things. Think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Nod to myself with newfound determination.
Zelda! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Oh my god. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people.
You don't hate them, do you? God, what is kind of emotional fragility do you guys have here that it's like, oh no, they witnessed this thing. They hate us now. Oh my god. No, I don't hate them. Quit asking me that. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. Can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Zelda, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
Yeah, we're spending time in the club.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what's making me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
every day is gonna be so much fun.
Oh god. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh my fuck. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. Said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. To be fair, that's me like 24/7. I blink the wrong way, they must hate me. I mean, I guess also there's that. I don't go around asking people if they hate me. I guess that's the difference. I just assume they do. So... yeah. I did a lot of that yesterday. I was like, oh god. This group of people that I'm friends with, like, are hanging out a ton without saying anything to me. They must all hate me now. I did a lot of that this weekend. Anyways, back to the game. We're getting too real now.
Let's do this.
Oh god, we're picking more words. All right, we need to try to make Yuri happy. So, rain cloud. Damn it, no, okay. I'm gonna say depression, tragedy, intellectual. I think I'm gonna be worse at this now. Should just want to be in my friend group. Well, I mean, you know. I mean, I do know that you did some D&D stuff yesterday, is what I've been told. Which, granted, it wouldn't have involved me anyway, so I'm still gonna be personally offended by it. I'm not really. But I think you're one of the few people that I know, like, you would actually invite me to shit. Okay. Yeah. We need to be... Yeah. Let's go with, broken? Damn it! No, not you! Eternity. There we go. Got that one. Aura. Got it. Alright. I was a player. Play a female cleric named Ludix, and it's fantastic. Oh god, I would love to hear your voice for that. Because apparently character voices are fucking required, so I want to know what that sounds like. Also, I'm sad. I don't think I get to come... I don't think I'm at work at all this week. Which makes me sad. Oh god, I have 4 texts. What happened? I'm gonna refresh my email, make sure I'm not being asked to come in tomorrow. Let's... Grief. Damn it, no, okay. Entropy. Got it. Nope, I don't have anything. In the mod game? Yeah, I am excited for us to get the mod game together. That'll be fun. I saw some discussions happening in the chat about timing for that. Time? Yes. Dark? Nope, shit. Disoriented? Yeah, I guess I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do in that game. Tears. Shit. Massacre. Goddamn. Like, why is it just 3 of them? Why don't I get a Monica? That also concerns me. Mod game. Yeah, Ben, the mods of my channel, like, we have a chat in my Discord that's just mods, and we decided the other day that the mod team are gonna get together and do, like, a quick, like, one-shot D&D thing that one of the other mods is actually putting together. Is he still... Adam, are you still here? I know I saw you very briefly, but it's also, like, 3 a.m. for you. Atone. There we go. I'd love to watch that pop up. I mean, I didn't think we were gonna, like, broadcast it. I thought we were just gonna, like, do it privately. That sounded inappropriate. But, I don't know. Maybe we'll record it. Is this a new role-playing game I've missed out on? Oh, it's role-playing, alright. Wait, okay, no. Level up. Misery. Shit. Unrestrained. Parfait? Why is onion not also an option? Because they're things that have layers. Yay! Adam is here! Hi, Adam. I'm excited to see what happens. Ambient. Melancholy. Disarray. Misfortune. Oopsies. Nope, not that one. But I think I've got her. I think I've got her down. Can I, like, poker? No. Plan is just a private group mass doing, but hey, if we have fun and a couple want to do a Zelda recorded one shot, I'm sure that could be a thing. Yeah, we'll see how we do it. Bricks also have layers. I mean, I don't know if bricks have layers. Things built out of brick have layers. These bricks sort of have layers. This is gonna start getting weird. Anyways, raindrops. And... hopeless? Shit, no. Alright, infinite. Alright, I think I nailed it. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, Zelda! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. I'm like constantly insulting her. Oh, man.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
What? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? What? What? That all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sarah nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair! How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Oh my god. Alright, bye, Game Nut. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. She's just like the Hulk of being hungry. So that only leaves the one option.
Aw, I give up. That make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh shit. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri!
Oh, bye, Scottster.
Tell Zelda to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Look, you got me involved in your fucking bullshit yesterday. Tell her that she needs to buy her own snacks. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Okay, Yuri's definitely my favorite. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sarah knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Did someone's ass just get smacked? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Alright.
Ow, what? A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution!
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
Haha! I was just gonna give it to you. And then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Oof. Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth.
It hit my tongue. You're gonna do a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Oh, yours looks really too, Natsuki.
Good too. Blah, words, things, water.
Can I try? Jeez. Now yours can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm still really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. No. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! You just seriously do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ah, where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she
has a I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
I don't know why, but Jen's Valley Girl impression kind of scares me. Hi, Rick. If it helps at all, it scares me a little too.
Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me.
Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Zelda.
Fucking pose! Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. Chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. She just asks the other girls off the screen. Oh, yeah. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how did you come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I haven't even started reading it yet! It's been like a couple of days! At least start it!
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about, anyway? I haven't even read the back cover of it. Aces. Yay me.
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
All right. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Zelda?
No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, until I forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in.
Never mind, I'm not gonna say that.
And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it.
Let me just get the book.
Quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Don't tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Oh, alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry.
I mean... Here, this should work, right? Slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Oh, God. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Wow, that was very specific! Like, I didn't need that description. Things about to get steamy. I know! God! I'm just glad a bear hasn't popped out and told us all to start murdering each other yet. Yet. I'm saying yet. I'm sure it's only a matter of time, right? Shoulder touching. Let's slow down here. Don't go too fast. I know, right? Scandalous shoulders. I mean, I'm not wearing any sleeves right now. Just doing it for you. Actually, I shouldn't do that. There's someone out there who's, like, totally into shoulders. I'm gonna do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
What are we ready for?
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Reading like this would be so uncomfortable. She's not even looking at the book. She's staring at me. This is not okay. Like, this is not... Because, like, one person... Nobody ever reads the same speed. Permaban from Twitch for too much shoulder. Yes. Look, don't tempt them. Twitch is kind of weird with their rules sometimes. Somebody will be like, I'm deeply offended by the shoulder. We're gonna get those people in here like, you don't have to show skin to be a good streamer. Like, it is, like, there's... going on a tangent with all that shit. Anyways, I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right?
Oh my god, it's just like, again, like I'm a child. She's pushing her breasts up with her other arm. Maybe she's pushing them out of the way of the book. Like, oh, like you can't see the pages unless she holds them back. Time to wear a jacket and a mask, right? I know, right? Just I'll wear a turtleneck, long sleeve turtleneck with a jacket, and yeah, wear a mask. It'll just be just my eyes.
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, sure. Hey, dude, how's it going? Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. This is getting oddly, like, this is... I'm getting uncomfortable just turning a page out of the book. God damn. I'm officially finished with college and I don't know how I feel. Yay, being done! Congratulations. It is a weird feeling. Yes. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. She also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Zelda, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were so self-conscious about that sort of thing.
I guess I meant more that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, it's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. If they were all there, why did they wait this long to share their poems? I don't know. I needed my flirty, sensual book reading session, I guess. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. All right. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and slip it back into my bag. All right. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's start with Sayori.
Ooh, I like this one, Zelda. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better.
I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good.
Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it.
No. I still like this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Zelda. Never, ever.
Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
Not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. I think it's my rocks off like reading with my non-existent girlfriend. Jesus. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh my god. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right, okay. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. A bit for that shoulder, though. Thanks, John. The Adventure Zone is a good poem. It makes me feel things. It does make me feel things. God. So I have to wait. I have to wait until, like Friday to listen to any more, to listen to the finale arc. I'm so... Alright, that's a problem for future me. Anyways, back to this.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. Is there a word for that? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Or you can listen to the finale and pretend that you haven't listened to it past right.
No!
I'm a nice wife. He asked me to wait. I'm gonna wait. Gonna wait. It just means I have plenty of time to listen to other stuff, like the other Adventure Zone zones.
Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug.
Ben.
And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Zelda. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Oh boy. Oh god. Oh, so much scrolling. All right. One moment. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Alright, that was kind of weird. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle's caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. What the hell? Alright, holy crap. Siri, did you really write this?
Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks! I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic!
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die!
Which I have a feeling is gonna be shortly. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright. Natsuki.
I liked your last one better.
Really?
Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat.
Alright, bitch. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out.
I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people trying to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Ha! Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
Well, everyone has their own opinion. Mine's just better than yours. My opinion is the best opinion. I said it before I even wrote this. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something.
Amy likes spiders.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her.
Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg real bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. What the fuck?
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. You don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that? Is this from an actual 5-year-old with some form of word structure? It's kind of the vibe I'm getting.
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it.
Alright, bye, Ben. Yes, I will message you things. I also need to make I'll make a poll for the group name for the thing with the stuff. Ah.
Like, conveying emotions is important, and I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
Oh my god. Let's go to Yuri.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Zelda, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Her tiny, tiny hands.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. Know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
You saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods.
Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people just laugh at me.
You really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends?
I don't have any friends.
Yuri doesn't respond to that. Wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
Alright. The raccoon. I need to, like, figure out how to get my headset correctly over my ears. Alright.
It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack.
My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. This just looks like a story, not a poem, but okay. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequent. So my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Oh my god. Okay.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh, that's funny. Why? Funny is probably not the word I should have used. Did Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. And I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Alright. I feel like she's about to shank a bitch. I know, like, everyone's like, this game is gonna get fucked up, and so I'm just waiting for it to get fucked up, but like, we're 2 hours in! And it's just like, okay, so I'm just reading a lot. Lots of reading. Alright, Monica.
Hi again, Zelda. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Well, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica.
All right, great job, Zelda. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. I can relate to this.
Oh, Pose? That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I feel like the way this one turned out. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Okay, if anyone listens to the Adventure Zone, I'm feeling that right there. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What is that? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
Pose. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision.
Sometimes there isn't a right decision. Sometimes it's just a decision.
When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
You never know when you might change your mind. Take that as a hint.
Wait, is this even a tip about that? Is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival?
Saving and loading the save.
Oh, I guess.
I hope I wasn't supposed to save earlier. God.
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Let's end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So Yori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know?
That Loki thing mean that's actually the point they want you at? I guess so. I don't know. I'm gonna like read way too much into this.
There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Guess I kind of overlooked that. Yeah, bitch, way to go. So, I'm sorry.
But you're going to do it anyways. I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And if it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right.
Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh, I'm sure it is!
Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way!
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry.
I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. That was a weird hiccup thing.
Can I go next? Of course.
Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting the poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. I also hate public speaking, Riz. I am right there with you. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structures that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the podium to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Zelda liked it! I guess that's a good sign!
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time left before the festival, you know. Okay! Now who's next? Natsuki?
Oh my god. I gotta meet my, at least you guys can't see it. I'm blocking the Steam floor that popped up.
So maybe we go before Zelda. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Zelda lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki?
It's fine. Might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. Guess I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. Hey, Sarati, what's up?
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will always be easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. That's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. All right. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Oh, I fucked up the voices, my bad. Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Zelda. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's just go already. Just being safe here. I'll come with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori!
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why doesn't the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so
Okay.
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it!
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. But it's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? God. We are 2.5 hours into this game, and nothing has happened. Alright. Let's continue to try to impress Yuri here. So, Crimson, Judgment,
Essence.
Promise shit. Okay. Meager. Unending. Variance. That's a fancy pants word. Don't worry, you're getting close. You said that at the, like forever ago. Oh, God. Like, the stream is supposed to end in 30 minutes, and fuck all has happened. Aura. Eternity. I don't know. That seems like too on the nose. Alright, but it worked. Alone? Shit, alright. Disoriented, unstable, disarray.
Death?
Okay, nope. Vivacious. Shame, shit, no. Grief. Nope, shit. Socks. Desire. Alright. Oh, one more. Alright, well, I got 14 of them where I wanted them to be. That's good.
Oh, man. The last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano?
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
Okay, yeah, I'd be down for that. Sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. You saying you don't like squid? You of all people.
I didn't say I don't like it. Also, why me of all people?
Oh,
So yeah, I'm too good for this game. I can't get, it's like sitting weird on my ear. There we go.
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
What?
Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. With my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Oh. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Zelda, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Zelda. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure?
Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Zelda.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been.
You're so funny, Zelda.
You thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you?
I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. Watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that we won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize.
Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern.
Of Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wondering if something happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Zelda, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
So you think there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess, but you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. She suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not necessarily as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. I'm being a douche again. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Oh my god.
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
She stands up and makes her way to the closet. Follow her and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
We're going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She is spelling this out. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. So apparently when she speaks, she is not elegant or methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
Might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
Oh, Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. Just filling the water pitcher.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Zelda in club activities?
My mouth gapes.
I suppose there's something wrong with that. Let's go, Zelda.
Hey, John, thank you for the bit about to get steamy. Oh, God. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri, I
just... Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Zelda, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Mine turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Oh, wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? Bitches, calm down! I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
A friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Zelda, I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yes. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. As we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Okay. Zelda. No, Siri, I am not talking to you. Oh my god. Alright. No. Yeah, it's because I'm not talking to you. Like, calm down.
Zelda, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah, sure. Anything is fine. Whatever.
Very well.
Here sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you? Like, why are we painstakingly going through this process? How do I be at Siri for backseat gaming?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot, begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Zelda. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want you to pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Zelda, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
This is a comment about her boobs. Is that so? Wonder why that is.
It's most likely because
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! I have a terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I am so dense. I'll go ahead and get the book. Retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar. Take it since it'll go down well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Those huge tracts of land, yes. Except the whoopsies, they lost the headset. There we go. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Ooh, it's that shoulder action again. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Yeah, I feel like this would be, like, here's the tea, here's me holding the book, and she's, like, right with there. Like, this is not gonna work. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh, dear. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Use all of my willpower to focus on reading. For a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. Briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Oh, that's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Oh, God. He opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, I've got a boner. Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. Take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. What? I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. What is that? Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Eh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Hey, Dexter, what's up? Did you miss any nudity? Is there nudity in this game? I'm gonna have to, like... That would be a problem. God.
Zelda.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right?
Yeah, feed each other chocolate. I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, okay, sure, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. Oh, I have a feeling she's gonna be saying that later. Hey-oh! Alright. I see. The situation's gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book. I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. Notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Oh my god, can we not? I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. Take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. Feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, this is getting uncomfortable. We've reached the point where I wish I had alcohol. Okay, everyone! Thanks, Monica. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Zelda, can you help Yuri put away the tea? You can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. Spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah! Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. Pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. God damn it. Oh, God. Okay, so I don't think we're actually gonna get anything today, which means I'm gonna have to pick another day to fucking stream this game. Oh, so we can actually see something happen. Alright, let's start with Sayori.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me feel really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good! That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Zelda.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright, just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I didn't get to read your poem, bitch. Alright, fine. I'll show it to this girl.
Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place.
What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
What?
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? And keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this kind of this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean,
looks like I'm in trouble.
Somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I am so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. This bitch needs to step off. I know, right? God. As I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. I'm not getting to see anybody else's shit. Alright.
Zelda, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't even think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. Can't believe you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
Zelda, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway, but books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know you could make really good friends. Or make a really good friend, whatever it fucking said. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Zelda. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything, no.
Oh, I fucked up voices, my bad.
That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Zelda. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others, but that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. If other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? Hey, Jen, what's up?
If you put it that way, yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Alright, another fucking poem. Beach. I can't read this. Marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in, is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. Jesus. We're gonna just be safe here.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it.
She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. Supposed to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Nothing is happening! Alright, Monica.
Hi, Zelda! Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. But Monica, take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it.
She's perky. Ew, yes. Oh, doggy bark, bark. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. Okay, seriously, what are you barking at? Oh, I can hear it. The coyotes out back are losing their minds. That's what they're barking at. Got it. It's gonna be awesome. This says we've been waiting for it to do so. We are at 3 hours. We haven't done anything. 3 hours is too long for shit to finally pop off.
She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Oh, calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really? Even Danganronpa only took like 90 minutes or something. I know, God, yeah, this is becoming a slog. Like, at this point, nothing's happened, so I have no reason to continue it. Like, I know continuing it would get to stuff happening, but, like, why?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. Thank you for telling me it was whispered after I said it.
It's just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Till one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Jesus Christ. All right, bye, Afro Sauce. Have a good night. King Jeff from Reach likes to play Danganronpa was hilarious. Oh, yeah, if you don't get action in 20 minutes, he throws things. 3 hours, though? Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I thought the poem ended at a feather. I was about to rage. Yes. Another no, I'm not gonna play another 45 minutes for this to understand. The stream is over in 7 minutes. Like, that's it. So, I guess we're just not doing this game.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning.
It's just gotta happen in 7 minutes if we're ever gonna touch this again.
Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
When's the next stream? I'm not gonna do another one of this. Like, I have no faith in this game actually. Like, okay, a thing finally happens. Then, like, is it gonna be more bullshit until another thing happens? Like, I'm just not... It had 3 whole hours to make it interesting. And it didn't. So, it's not gonna happen.
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right. Wait, when did she fucking leave?
Oh, wait, no, when we talked about poems, she did leave. I remember that now. It took too damn long.
Yeah, like, this is not... I have no reason to want to keep doing this. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on.
Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well?
So much for you two being...
So much for you two being lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh?
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Why did I say that out loud? There were quotes around it.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation so I can continue ignoring your question. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, pose. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know.
Uh-oh.
And now Natsuki's potting too?
Jeez, even I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Her mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be wonderful helping Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Zelda.
The one who's truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Zelda may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Zelda to...
Oh, what are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't?
Oh god, just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Zelda to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, Pose, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. We just settled this already?
Yeah. Zelda, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well.
In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Ah, fucking shit. I mean, I want to spend more time with Yuri. So, characters mail. We've been over this! Smack each of them upside the head and tell them to get to work. I would like to do that. I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No, I was just saying.
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Zelda?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. so I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear.
Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Zelda?
Sure, yeah, whatever. I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki?
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Zelda picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. You're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri's trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori would always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
You know, kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
I'll save.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. They start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around.
Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then, Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay.
Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. And if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright, in that case, it won't be a problem. Decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. Not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Zelda. I think that we'll make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait, you don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. Just to help you because that's what I want to do.
But...
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. And after that exchange, I make my way to the door, and Yuri follows. Alright, let's just save over that. I can't believe this! Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Alright, I think we're gonna call it here. It's 10. I have to believe that more shit happens in this game, but I also have zero faith in that. So, I don't know. Right now, I don't have another one of these streams scheduled. So we'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind and we will continue it. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out, for watching, for bits, for follows, for hosts, for all that good stuff. If you like the streams, and I haven't said this in a while to like the people who've been here a while, and there's a couple newer faces or like not always around faces. If you had fun, even if this was weird and shit, but if you had fun like hanging out with us and hanging out in the chat, share it with people, like tweet about it, or I don't know. Are you on, I don't know, Tumblr works, any of that. Just like share it with people, because the more the merrier. Especially when we're playing weird ass shit. It's great to all have these reactions together. Did bot go dead? Oh no! Did it go dead? Oh dear. Yeah, I just realized it hasn't been going the whole time. It hasn't said anything. Alright. Yeah. Alright, well, bot's dead. Go figure, right? It's because it couldn't handle this either. So yeah, it shares stuff, that's great. And it's super awesome, and I appreciate all that. So I will be, tomorrow I am streaming over at Bell of Lost Souls. We are continuing our Harry Potter deck building game. We're on the final round of it. So I'm looking forward to that. I've been so excited about it. We'll do that. Wednesday, I'm going to squeeze in another creative stream in the afternoon before I go to my final improv class. I say final. I'm actually going to take more classes, but it's the final one of this session. So, yeah. I lost track of words. Let's see. Oh, we don't really have enough people for a raid, but let's see who's streaming right now. Nobody. All right, cool. Never mind. Yeah, so yeah, come check out Bill of Lost Souls tomorrow if you want to see some tabletop deck building action. Wednesday, we'll do some painting stuff. I don't remember what I'm playing on Thursday. It says below the stream. There's a little schedule widget. It tells you. It's keeping me organized. And you all have a good night. Mwah. Bye.